What's going on, guys? Okay. So real quick, I just want to talk about this guy right here. That is the little heat solenoid, or VSV, I guess if you want to call it. It controls the heat for the car. And it's been a little while since it happened, but a couple weeks ago, the bung here, or I guess I should say the little threaded cap that came with the downpipe, actually came out while I was driving. Luckily enough, I was going slow enough, and it was on a county road and there wasn't much traffic, so I just kind of backtracked, retraced my steps when I was driving, and I ended up finding it. But what I think happened was that was blowing exhaust right on this guy right here, which is a hard plastic line of as a part of my vacuum system that I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it runs to this guy right here. If I can get my fucking hand out of the way. This line right here that I have my finger on that I'm tickling. So that's where that line goes, and I think what happened is I'm pretty sure let me see if I can get some light. Hold on a second. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this line right here. So right back up in here, you could see that hard line, and there was a little hole burned in it right over here. And I think what happened, either it touched something that got hot and melted, or when this bung, or when this, I guess it's not bung, but when this cap came out and unthreaded itself and blew exhaust gases on everything for several minutes before I was able to get back to my dad's place finally, it melted and didn't work. So I did some research and decided that, or I'm a part of a forum, I guess you could say, on Facebook. See, there's that. I'm tickling it right here. But I'm a member on a forum on Facebook, and I kind of posted something that kind of described what the issue was, and I would say within just a few minutes I had an answer. So, sure enough, came back out here after I got home and checked this little area right here. Sure enough, I had a little hole that burned through, because I guess these mechanisms in here, well, I guess it's not there. It's the actual solenoid is right here, but yeah, this is the actual solenoid. This actuates up when this dome has vacuum pressure, and that's what controls your heat. But I guess there's not really a video on these specifically, more or less. There might be one that kind of explains a few things that I think I watched. But if you do have any problems with these, with your heating system at all, and for me, that was while I was driving. While I was driving, I had an issue with my heat to where if I left the fan off, it was fine. Of course, it was just cold in the car, but if I left the heat off, I was okay. Once I turned the fan on with the heat on max, 85 degrees or whatever the digital readout is on that, it would start out and be very hot, blowing like normal, and then it would gradually taper and get cooler. So I had to think, it's like, okay, cool, well, my heater core is clogged or something and it's not letting something out. But no, it was just this guy. So if you have any issues with heat inside the vehicle, especially now that winter is just around the corner, and sadly I'm probably going to be parking this thing here pretty soon, because today is November 8th, and the whole first week here, the first few days of November have just been beautiful here. I think it got to like 80 on election day, so that was amazing. But next week is going to be back in the 40s, so pretty soon I'll be having to park this, unfortunately. But if anyone does have any issues with heat in the car, your heater VSV valve or solenoid is definitely something to check out first. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this. Just want to make a quick little video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. I'll make this snappy, but here's the old stock window switch. Still has its issues. And I actually plugged in the new one, and it does the exact same thing. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take off the whole door panel, and I think it's actually a connection. Yeah, see? It still works. This is the old switch. It's still... I just think the connectors are dirty. What? Okay, I was going to say, what? Now it's working fine? That's bullshit, but anyway. But I was going to take this handle off so I could try to see down in here better. And when I took this off, there's kickers. I don't know if both sides have it, but there's kickers!